What is up, guys? It's your boy Dang Boy here, and I'm back with another video. Now, everyone has been literally spamming my DMs on Twitter. Everyone has been requesting for me to review the specific airline. The owner of Fly Kutos wanted me to do this airline review. People in my Discord server wanted me to do this airline review. Literally, almost everyone wanted me to do this airline review, and I also heard about some questionable stuff from these people. And before, let me be honest with you guys, okay? Before I started recording, I'm also streaming this, by the way, but before all of this happened, before I actually decided to do an airline review, I heard that the owner was talking behind my back about my videos, and honestly, I don't care at all. Literally, if you guys want to tell me about these guys talking behind my back, I don't care at all. Literally, I do not care at all. These guys wanted me to join them anyway, and I heard that there was a lot of drama between everyone and with the owner. People were accusing the owner of leaking, people were accusing the owner of banning innocent people, but I'm not picking sides. I'm just here to see what's going on because everyone wants me to bring these people down. People emailed me to make an exposed video on these guys. I'm just gonna see for myself. These guys are gonna start up a flight and I have to join before the game gets full, so I'll talk later on. Okay guys, we are in the game right now, and as you can see, everyone's excited, everyone joined, and it was kind of easy for me to join these guys because obviously these guys do flights every single day, and to me that's a great thing because not everyone is always available, but these guys decide to take their time to do the flights, and I guess you could say that's the great advantage of this flight, or at least of this group, is that they do flights every single day. And I did hear that the flight that happened yesterday before I joined this flight, it was destroyed, so I was lucky that I didn't join the flight yesterday because then things would have been horrible. We're gonna be waiting for so long because these guys are gonna start in 40 minutes. Right now for me it's 1:24. These guys start at 2, so we're just gonna sit back and relax, and I'll just crop this video until we get until we get to the 2 p.m. mark, and yeah. Okay guys, so we're gonna start the check-in in 5 minutes. Right now it's 1:40 p.m. so yeah, I think we're gonna go to the thing, go to the self check-in. I don't even know if they have self check-ins. Oh yeah, they do. No, they don't actually. They have phones. Just keep in mind that there are no seatbelts. Check-in is open. Alright, let's start checking in right now. Looks like we're gonna go over here now. Swipe my passport. There we go. Swipe my passport again. There we go. People are saying that this is a horrible airline because because of the drama, but for me, I'm gonna make up my conclusion after everything is finished. I don't want to make up conclusions right away because you never know if it's gonna go well or you never know if it's gonna go bad. I don't want to make any conclusions. I don't want to make any promises. But one thing I do want to make clear is that hopefully this is a good, successful flight. Information on this flight that was provided to me were very limited. They never told me, oh, what plane we're going to be using or whatever, but I don't really care, honestly. I mean, as long as we have a flight, as long as it's good, as long as it's successful, then that's what matters, According to the notification that I have, we are going to be using the A320. Guys, we found a hole. Literally, we just found a hole just now. Anyone could just fall in there, but I'm not falling. I'm just lucky that I'm not able to fall in there, but I mean, that's a safety hazard, boys. Anyone could fall in there. Anyone could fall in there. Also, I forgot to mention to you guys that this game did have a lot of dislikes. Literally before I joined the game, I noticed that the game had a lot of dislikes. I'm not sure if it's a raid or whatever, but that's not gonna discourage me from trying to review this airline. Why did I get respawned? What did I do to get respawned? I don't know who respawned me, but what did I do? 4 other people, and then there's me that got respawned. How is this even possible? I don't get it, bro. I was literally just waiting there, and I don't know how this happened. I don't get it. I really don't get it. That was just out of nowhere. Guys, we gotta check in before the check-in closes, so we gotta hurry up, guys. Just because I got respawned doesn't mean I'm gonna say it sucks or whatever, because I can't just draw to conclusions right away, you know, like I said, don't draw the conclusions, okay? There we go. I really hope it goes well because everyone's saying that this is like a bad flight, this is a bad airline, oh, this airline leaked other people's stuff. Guys, I'm not gonna like draw my own conclusions until I witness everything. Please stop trying to involve me in drama because that literally has nothing to do with me, unless if that specific airline owner, which I guess you could say Sean in this case because he did like involve me in the drama, I guess I'll, you know, talk about it. But like for now, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna say anything anymore because right now, if I do like keep talking about these guys, then it basically means I'm giving them what they want, attention. So I'm not gonna like keep talking about the drama because, you know, I'm not a drama person. Okay, so I have been informed by a lot of people saying that these guys do abuse admin, and you have witnessed earlier that I did get like responded. I thought it was an accident. Like actually I was overreacting. I was thinking, oh, this might have been an accident. Why am I overreacting? But due to like what everyone's reporting me and what everyone's saying, and yes, I know I've said, oh, I'm not gonna believe it, but since I saw it, I'm going to believe it. These guys do admin abuse, but to me, I just don't care. Like as long as we get this flight done and over with, then that's what matters, you know. Okay, I'm just gonna pause the footage here and say that I kind of did like draw a conclusion, so I guess you guys can call me a hypocrite. But what I meant by, oh, I think that these guys do admin abuse, or when I did draw that conclusion, is that they might have just done it like, you know, maybe just for fun or whatever, because they did say that they were gonna fire that person who did it. But due to what you're going to see later, you will see that what I said is true. Alright, looks like that we're gonna go right now because I'm gonna assume that this guy is doing the pushback. Okay, yeah, he did say ready for pushback, so yeah, we're gonna like look at it right now. And right now, these guys are doing okay. It's kind of a little bit crooked, but honestly, I'm not really like too picky about that because, like, you know, I mean, we're just trying to get this done and over with because we've been waiting here for like so long. And yeah, this is just crazy right now. We're just waiting and waiting, and we're waiting even more, and we did that random 180 out of nowhere, which is crazy. All right, so it looks like we are going right now, and as you can see, we are starting things slow and great, or at least for now. The turbines are not spinning, but they do have like this light thing, which I kind of find very cool because I rarely see that on like Roblox flights. So I have to say, this kind of looks really cool when you think about it. Ensure that your seatbelt is fastened. We don't have seatbelts. Even the people told me that there's gonna be no seatbelts. So don't say to fasten our seatbelts when we don't have seatbelts. I don't understand how that happened or what happened or why it happened, but this happened. We were taxiing, like we were just doing things normal, right? And I was just waiting for like to take off, and this is what we get. I literally don't understand how that happened. Like I literally don't understand. And I know people are gonna be like, oh dang, it's your fault, it's your fault. You know what? Keep saying it's my fault. I literally did nothing at all. Oh my god, these guys keep respawning people, bro. Oh my god, yo! And I do agree with this guy saying, oh, it's not Aer Lingus's fault. But when you have staff members that are literally abusing admin, as everyone's saying, because, you know, people are saying that they're getting kicked and stuff, and then you're not taking responsible, like, I mean, it would be one thing if, like, they said, oh, I did it, I'm sorry, we won't do it again. It would be one thing if they did say that, then yeah, sure, I would accept it. But, like, these guys want to, like, avoid, like, the situation, so it's like, okay, whatever. So, you know what? That's strike one. Like, that's strike one. Actually, yeah, I would say strike one. I was thinking about saying strike two, but I didn't say strike two for the time when they respond me, but I'm just gonna say it's strike one, okay? Strike one was when I got respawned and then everyone died. That's strike one. Strike two is probably gonna be the same thing, and then strike three is gonna be like, okay, I'm done, and then that's it. So yeah, this is strike one, and hopefully I don't, like, you know, say that these guys suck, because I'm pretty sure they don't. It's just that people were trying to involve them in drama. But I do think that these guys should learn how to, like, take responsibility. If that's one thing that is from this airline, from this flight, I have to say that these guys should be able to take responsibility, which they didn't when they killed everyone in the plane. But then when these guys responded to me, these guys were like, oh, I'm sorry, we won't do it again. And honestly, I don't think they'll do it again, but I do think that they're probably gonna like repeat like the unnecessary actions, but I'm not sure. We will wait and see. We'll wait and see. That's all I'm gonna say. Whereas the other people, bro, like we're all waiting and stuff because this guy, bro, like this guy decided to ruin it for everyone. Aer Lingus is one of the most safe airlines on Roblox. Well, with the crazy stuff and like, you know, with like the screaming and stuff, I'm gonna say that's false. And you guys that were watching this on the stream can also say that's false too. Purchase business class and get more out of your Aer Lingus flight. More screaming, more blaming. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna buy business class now. The business class that they have nothing. No lounge in every flight they have at the same airport with the same plane without business class. I get what you're saying, but I'm pretty sure that these guys do have planes with like different seats, but like this plane, they have like the same exact seats, like 3 seats, and like the seats are like tight, bro. Like look at our arms, bro, like we're linking, bro. All right, so we are gonna try this again. We are going to wait, and we are wiggling like the wiggles. Like we're just literally just bouncing right now. Like just look at this. Like it's pretty wobbly when you think about it. We were, I think, over here when we died. So if we die like literally in the sky, then it's gonna be a shame. They forgot the gear too. Okay, there we go. Now they get the gear. But we still see like the gear thing over here. Like we still see like those long things over here, bro. Alright boys, looks like we are flying so far. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this actually is smooth. Except you know what isn't smooth? The fact that the gears are sticking out. So yeah, I don't know if that's something I need to worry about, but since this is just Roblox, I don't really care at all. Like, this is just Roblox, you know, but like if this was real life, then of course I would be worried, you know, because then how are we gonna land without the gears, you know? Guys, I don't know what's taking so long because I didn't even get what you call it, like, oh, what can I take for your order or anything like that, because, you know, like the only thing I got was, oh, how's the flight? So far the flight is okay, but it's not the best. Like, I'm pretty sure that these guys can do better, but I feel like these guys aren't gonna try. Shortly after meal service, we will allow you to use the toilets. I didn't even get served food yet. Where's my food? I didn't even get served at all. Hello, welcome on board. What would you like today? Finally! I'm gonna ask for everything on the menu so that I can review the tools, because, you know, I haven't done that in a while. People were saying that the service is slow. Yeah, I'm gonna draw my conclusion. Yeah, it is pretty slow because literally that took so long for them to get my food and everything. We're not even like going anywhere at this point, honestly. I feel like that if we were to like take off without like the staff killing everyone, we would have been like at the same position. Like I feel like we would be like at the same spot, except it would take even longer, you know? Alright, it looks like we are going right now. As you can see, we are just basically going right now. Oh my god, why did they kick my friend? Guys, they're actually kicking everyone now. Literally, they kicked my friend off the flight, and now they're kicking innocent people. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is ridiculous at this point. I would say strike 2, but like, they haven't done like anything major offensive, but like, they did take super long, so I guess you can say strike 2 for that. Because they took so long, bro. And honestly, if I had to compare this to Ryanair, we would have been done by now. Like, Ryanair's flight, we would have been done. She wasn't on the aircraft. It's an exploit risking. She just joined and then she got kicked. Like, she got kicked out of nowhere, bro. Like, you can't just say that, bro. Like, don't say that. Remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. We don't have seatbelts. We've said that numerous times. Alright, boys. Looks like we are done the flights. And we are waiting. Dang, why do you make such a bad influence? Why do you say there are no seatbelts and make Aer Lingus look bad? It's called a joke. This guy's so offended, bro. No wonder why these guys are like kicking so many people, is because these guys are sick and tired of like people like Mr. Raisin. Mr. Raisin has been raised wrong, okay? Because you can't be Mr. Raisin if you've been raised wrong. I'm just saying. From your Dublin-based crew, thank you for flying with us. We wish you a safe journey onwards. I mean, just watch this whole thing happen again if I were to revisit these guys. Okay, guys, so that's it. That's the end of the video. I did like talk about my opinion at the end, but I feel like I didn't like explain further into my opinion, so I think I'm going to like just basically repeat what I said on my stream. If you were like, you know, watching the stream, then obviously you know what I said, but I feel like I'm gonna like repeat myself stuff anyway. I feel like the reason as to why people are getting kicked from the game is because of the passengers, and I'm not blaming literally anyone at all. I'm not pointing fingers, so don't say, oh, it's that person, oh, it's that person. No, I'm not blaming anyone at all. I feel like this has happened numerous times that the staff members may have been like, you know, tired of it, and that's when they lost their temper, and that's when they like just basically kick everyone out of the game. That's what I personally think as to why these people are quote unquote abusing. And honestly, I kind of do think that they are abusing because they have not took actions on how to like change, how to like, you know, cope with stress. And that's what you get when you're trying to like, you know, run a business on Roblox. And that's what I'm gonna get when I, you know, start doing flights on Air, is that there's gonna be like people coming in here, and you shouldn't like just kick everyone, you know, like when my friend wanted to join the flight, she got kicked immediately, and then she was accused of being an exploiter after that, because that's literally what I was told on the notification, that, oh, your friend might be an exploiter, and I don't think she is, because these guys were on the stream, like they were listening to what I had to say, and honestly, I don't think that these guys are gonna be still, you know, operating if this is gonna like keep continuing over and over again. And I'm not including drama. Let's just say that the drama never happened. Let's just say that it's just the airline itself entirely. And as a business owner, or at least just basically like, you know, a higher position, I feel like if you are like, you know, involved in drama, you have to like speak up about it. You have to like speak against it, or don't even talk about it at all, because that's just gonna escalate it in more drama. And I don't think these guys have, because like before I actually like, you know, joined the flight, and like I've mentioned this earlier, but before I actually, you know, joined them, Trix, the CEO of Fly Kutos, actually showed me a document. Correction, Trix didn't actually show me the document. He first introduced the issue to me, and then that's when I saw the document that he posted on Twitter of like, you know, of these guys doing horrible stuff, like, you know, leaking and stuff. And honestly, yes, I know that it's bad, but it doesn't personally affect me, unless if they were leaking my stuff. But like, it doesn't affect me on the review, because this is a review. This is not like a personal like drama thing that I should like be talking about. But the way that they handled it was pretty unprofessional from what I saw, because these guys were just basically kicking people, and I think they were kicking people that were talking about it, which is why people are getting kicked. And I did talk to them about the review, like I did tell them the review on the Discord server. Then someone like posted a link of like the document that I was talking about. I'll leave the document in the description of this video if you do want to read it. The document was like basically exposing the Aer Lingus group, and you know what they did? They deleted the link. And they probably banned the guy from the Discord server, because they don't want like the truth, or like they just basically don't want lies or anything like that. Like to me, like if I were in that situation, I would just basically like just be upfront honest with like a lot of people. And I think that's what the issue is with the airline, is that you don't see that, like you don't see anyone being honest. Like the thing about the whole situation, like I'm just gonna talk about the whole flight, I'm not gonna talk about anyone's flight, but let's just talk about my flight for example. What I saw, it was obviously crazy, and you know, there were a lot of people there, and to me there was like a barely amount of staff. But I think that these guys can do well. Like I think these guys can do better, but from what I saw, they haven't chose to do better, like from just completely from what I saw. And how they can do better is obviously maybe they can hire like much better staff. And I'm not saying that anyone that works there sucks, okay? I'm not saying that people that work there are bad. Like I think the opposite. I think that they're good, but I think that they need to like take this more serious, because from what I saw, they weren't taking this seriously. They were just like, okay, well, let's just randomly respond people. Oh, let's just randomly kill people. Like, you know, like I just don't understand from these guys. Maybe these guys just want to have fun or whatever, like, but when it comes to like serious things like this, like, you know, airline reviewers like me, Epic Nate, Got One Bullet, like, you know, like when it comes to like airline reviewers, or like just basically anyone in general, you should be at least professional somewhat to an extent. Like, I mean, sure, you can be like, you know, unprofessional for fun. Like, let's say you wanted to like abuse admin like on your own place, like sure, go ahead, do that, but don't like bring all of this to us. Like, I mean, this isn't our issue, this is your issue, you know? And from my issue, my my issue that I have is the people that are being kicked. There's like a lot of them. Like I don't care if like let's say like 2 people get kicked like per flight, like sure 2 people, but when you have like a lot of people like reporting that they've been kicked and stuff, and I'm gonna say that, you know, I'm gonna believe them because obviously, you know, they were part of the flight and I saw them in the game, but obviously I'm not gonna show like everything because then this video would be like an hour long. But I want to make it clear that these guys should start taking things seriously, like the chairman and everybody. They should like just maybe have like a meeting or something and try to like resolve this like as serious and as much as they can, like as fast as they can. And with the chairman or at least the founder of the airline talking behind my back and calling me a leaker and stuff, I'm not going to include my personal issues here, but I think that you guys need to understand, you guys need to be open about what people have to say. But with you like kicking people, it's gonna be hard, you know, like it's gonna be hard for me to like just talk to you guys about it. And that's why I left your group, that's why I left your Discord servers, because I'm tired of this. Like, you know, this is my first time coming to your flight. Would a normal person that was there for like one entire flight, would they join back because of like what happened? Probably not. And like I said, you should start taking things seriously, because from what we're seeing, I don't think you guys are taking the things seriously. I think you guys are just angry about the fact that these people had opinions to say about your airline, like, you know, the exposed like document or whatever. I think you shouldn't focus too much on that, and I think you should just focus on like the future and stuff, because that's where you will be heading in life, you know? Because if you keep focusing on the past, then it's going to affect your future. But if you keep focusing on the future, if you keep focusing on what's in front of you in the future, then that's when things are going to like hit gold. And that's all I'm going to say. I don't want anybody that watches this video to go and attack these people, because they do not deserve it. That's going to make things worse. All I want for you guys is to let them change. Just let them change. Let them figure out the issue for themselves, because if they're not going to figure out anything in life, then they're not going to be able to run a Roblox airline. Would I join these guys again? I don't know, honestly, but if I had to like rate this airline, I would say like a 1.5 out of 5, simply because of the way that these guys handled the flights. And no, I don't care if they like, you know, kick me or whatever, but like I just think that what they did, or at least how they handled it, was unprofessional. Like, I think they should start taking things seriously. And that's all I'm gonna say. Guys, if you guys like this video, then be sure to leave a like, share this video to your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new. And I'll see you guys next time, and peace out.